Hi, welcome back to my channel, and I'll be talking about a little bit about myself. I am Larissa Burks, aka Reese, if you didn't already know that, but I'll be discussing a very important topic to me. I'll be discussing my past, my future, my goals, everything, and stuff like that. So I hope you stay tuned, and I hope you like the video. Subscribe to my channel and like this, give it a thumbs up, and comment down below if the comment sections are open, and let's get on with the video. So what I'll be talking today is where I came from. First of all, I came from Romania. I was adopted from Romania when I was 4 years old. I was in orphanage for 4.5 years of my childhood. I came to the States on July 10th, 1997. I was born February 14th, 1993. I was also born with a disability. It is called cerebral palsy. What it is, it's a muscular disorder that affects your muscles in a certain spot, a certain location. It is a neurological disorder too, so it can affect your speech, your memory processing, your learning processing in school. So I've been through a lot in my life, but I still manage to keep that confidence level and keep the determination going and go for what I want. I'll be talking with you guys on my 2 braces that I wear, one during the day and one at night. I'll be talking to you guys about that. The CP affects my right side of my body. Everything, my eyes, my face, it affects my right side of my body, entire body. That's why my arm is like this and my hand is like that. In 2008, I got surgery done on my wrist to help my disability. Not to prevent anything from happening, but like to make it easier for me to do a little bit more with my hand, or my hand basically. I had 20% motion in my right hand. It went up after the surgery to 40%, so I got 20% more than if I didn't go with the surgery, so that's a good thing. I'm really blessed to get that kind of motion back, or to gain motion in my right arm and right wrist and right hand. The bad thing about the surgery was I lost feeling in my fingers, like the skin. I can't feel the skin of my fingers. They did something to the nerves, so I can't feel them. And so 2017, I got the worst type of surgery that I've ever had in my life. I had 2 surgeries on my right leg to not correct, but like to prevent the muscles from getting tighter and tighter as I was growing and becoming an adult. It's very easy for your muscles to tighten up with the cerebral palsy, or CP for short. So yeah, I'm pretty outgoing. I'm pretty well, like I say what it is. I don't hide it. I don't tend to hide my disability, but I like to be determined. I like to take risks and challenges. That's just me. I grew up with mother and a father that didn't tell me, no, you can't do it. They always told me if I want to do it, then go do it. It wasn't like they were babying me because I had a disability. It wasn't like that. So I don't see myself as disabled, but other people could see that because it's physically, like you can physically see it. But in my mind, I don't have a disability. And the way I walk and stuff, it can get a little bit annoying when people come up to you and ask like what's wrong with you, because I don't see it personally. So in that regards, I tell them politely, it's CP, it's cerebral palsy, I have it, there's nothing wrong with me, and they tell me, oh, I feel bad, or they either tell me that, oh, you're doing a good job with it. Well, it's not like I'm doing a good job with it, it's just I have it, it's something that I deal with every day, and I move on from it. Really nothing is stopping me. I learned how to ride a bike. I learned how to ride a horse. I did all, and I'm still doing all the things I want to do. Yeah, sure, it could be painful, quite a bit, but do I let that stop me? No. So what I'm trying to say is, if someone is having a hard time, anyone, it could be just anyone, just talk to them and get to know them before you assume, because people don't know what it's like to be on the receiving end of somebody's assumption and stuff, which I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I'm not saying that's a horrible thing to do, but just be respectful and like just talk to them. That's what I really have to say, like talk to them. I will show you what my day is like wearing this type of brace. My foot goes here, obviously my foot goes into this bottom piece, and then my calf goes, it sits right in place. I used to have a hinged brace where the hinges would be like right here, and right here, and then there'll be a big plastic thing on the side so the top of the brace could flex. But after this surgery, this Achilles tendon, and when I say it's Achilles tendon, it literally kills you to walk. I was out for a good 6 months with this, and this hurt like really really bad. So yeah, so I wear this brace to keep my foot steady and to walk better, because I walk better with the brace than without the brace. So this is what it looks like. I'll turn it around so you can get a full view of it, but this is how it looks. It's sometimes not very comfortable, so my mom has to put little pads in it, because when I say I work out, and I get pinched a lot. With the CP, you have to be very, very determined not to let your CP get the best of you physically and mentally. It can be hard, it is hard to do that, but me, I like to be active, and I go through these types of braces for, I don't know how many I have or had in the past, but I go through them like candy, basically. I go through them like candy. So this is the day brace that I wear all the time. Rarely do I ever have it without it. So yeah, that's what it is. That's how it looks. It doesn't look very comfortable, does it? But you get used to it after a while of wearing braces and stuff. Now this is my night brace. I wear it at night, and you see how this one is hinged? Well, that's what I was talking about with the other one. The other one I had was hinged like this, but this is a new one I wear now because it doesn't have the hinges, so your foot just stays in place like that. So it can be very difficult to sometimes walk around in it, especially when your skin is irritated, because that does happen. Especially with the heat and all that in the summertime, your skin gets irritated sometimes. So now back to this. This is a hinged brace. It folds down like this, and it goes up like that. Goes up like that. You see how it flexes? So what I mean by flexing is your foot automatically turns like this or like that. So your ankle is always in motion. But the way you use it is you have your foot in there. This piece is to like make sure your foot is comfortable and doesn't get any like rub marks or any blister marks, because you know, like this one, I get a lot of blisters, and sometimes they hurt and sometimes they don't because they're covered, so it's not as painful, because when you walk you wear a shoe and it rubs against the back of your shoe, and then the shoe just makes a blister. Well, it covers the blister, but it sometimes gives you a blister. So this piece goes in your foot, like on your foot, and then you strap it up. You strap the first piece over the foot area. If it wants to work, I don't know if it wants to work for me. I'll show you from the side. Then you strap this one like this, and what they make for like kids, they make it fun by designing it so it makes it a little bit fun. I got this when I first, well, I had multiple surgeries, so I don't know if this came along after my surgery or before my surgery. I think it came before my surgery. So you strap this one across like this. So you see how that kind of makes a little angle? That goes like that. Then you have this piece that goes like this. You see that X? Well, the X is supposed to lift your foot up. So it's kind of like that or like that. So you're laying down and you have your foot like that all the time. It stretches your Achilles tendon and it stretches your calf muscles. It doesn't bother me now because I'm used to it, but it did when I first started. So that's that. So these two are the braces that I normally wear. But I want to be somebody that inspires other people, not with disabilities, but like everybody. Like if you have a disability, you can do whatever you want. You can learn to ride a bike. You can do anything you want to do. It doesn't stop you. Your disability does not define you. And for me, I never looked at my disability as something that is necessarily a bad thing or a good thing. It's what I have. I try to keep a positive outcome on it. I try to be positive with it, but sometimes life gets in the way, life gets hard, and especially with having a disability, it could feel like you're not getting anywhere, or you're not worth it, or you're not you are not in the program of doing something with your life. That's not true. You are. I know that people look down on people. Some people look down on people that have a disability. Doesn't matter. Don't take it personal. It's just them. They don't understand, or they're not aware of. So me, I'm trying to be a person of people that have a disability, to know that they're worth it, to know that they can do whatever they want to do. Their disability does not define them, does not tell them who they are, does not show other people they're weak. They're not weak. They might have to do things differently, but they'll get it eventually. They'll work up to it. I'm just that kind of person that I want to be a mentor and stuff like that. So with this, I just want everybody to know that by me showing this doing this video, I'm just being myself. I'm just explaining to you how my braces work, how I live with my disability, and my disability does not define who I am. I am a real person. I have value. I'm smart. Everybody is smart in the world. Everybody has their goals. Everybody loves to do things. I want people to come together. I want disabled people to know that they are them. They have value. They can do whatever they want to do. I don't care what it is. They can do whatever they want to do if they put their mind to it. And yes, we all have minds. We can think for ourselves, and we know how our feelings work. Everybody does. Not just people with disabilities, but I like to be that person that inspires people in general. If this video inspires somebody, that's great. If I can inspire one person, I can inspire multiple people on multiple levels. It's not just for one group of people. I just want to show you inside my life, inside what I have to do on a daily basis. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, just do you. Just be yourself. Accomplish your goals. You can do this. You can do this. I promise you. With that, I leave it at that, and you guys have a wonderful day and have a wonderful rest of the week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.